Hi everyone, welcome to this quick Java tutorial on JTable. Okay, let's get started. First, let's add the table from the palette. Table, adjust the size, then right click and set the variable name. I set this one as table. I switch to the code window by clicking on source. I create a function or a method to configure the table. First, let's set the default table model to work with the table. Next, you have to import this default table model if it is not imported. Ctrl+Shift+I in NetBeans, or else you can add this import statement at the top of the class. I'm going to use my table name, table dot use the method set model and call ttm. That's it. Next, I'm going to call this config table method from the constructor method. Let's call the config table method. Let's test this one. Right click, run file. There we go. You get the empty table, no column identifiers, no rows. Right, let's move to the next step. Next, I'm going to configure the column headings. So to set the column headings, we need to use an array, or else you can use a vector. I'm going to use an array for the column headers. Set this column headings to the table next. DTM, that is the default table model, dot set column identifiers is the method. Set column identifiers and pass in your string array, which is called heads. This should set the column headers or column identifiers. Let's test that one by right clicking, selecting run file. As you can see, correctly it has set the column headers. Next, I'm going to show you how to add a row to the table. And to add the row, simply you use dtm dot add row and you add the row. That's it, simple as that. Let's right click and run the file to test this. There we go, the record got added. So you can add multiple records. Hope you found the session useful. Okay, let's see in the next video